Hey everyone, welcome to the Oasis Podcast. I'm your host, Miss AJ. Thanks for tuning in. An oasis is something that provides refuge, relief, or a pleasant contrast, and that is exactly what you will find tuning into the Oasis Podcast. This is a space where I and special guests will be cultivating intentional and honest conversations about life's journey. Subscribe everywhere you listen to podcasts and watch us on YouTube now. Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to another episode of the Oasis Podcast. Thank you for joining me again. So today's episode, probably gonna be short and sweet, but I had to shout out my baby girl who about to be 2 years old. Oh my God. I really can't believe it that I almost have a 2-year-old. It's wild. But this episode is going to be released the day before her birthday. And I think it is befitting that I release this particular episode during this time. This episode being life lessons from my toddler. I am such a strong believer that our children choose us, and it's just much more that goes into us receiving the parents that we have, but also us receiving the children that we have. Like, it's a very deeply spiritual process, and I truly see now the reason why I received her these past 2 years. The way, oh man, yes, children changes your life in a very physical, mental way, but I also think that they do change you in many, many other ways as well. And so I'm going, touch on that, my lessons from my toddler. First off, I am truly, truly so blessed for my baby girl. We were able to celebrate her this past weekend, and of course, she's going to have more, birthday celebrations.
Are you feeling overwhelmed by the demands of life, motherhood? At AJO Consulting Services, LLC, we offer comprehensive wellness services that include personalized coaching, doula care, consulting, and personal professional development to help you navigate this beautiful yet challenging phase of life. Our services are designed to support individuals and communities, especially women, birthing people, and families of color, in creating a more joyful and stress-free experience. From family planning to postpartum care, we provide the tools and resources you need to thrive. Let AJO Consulting Services help you prioritize your well-being and create a healthier, happier future for yourself and your family.
But it was wonderful to see her having so much fun and being surrounded by love. And truly, that's all you can ask for, that your child is just happy and covered and surrounded by love. This journey hasn't been easy at all, but I'm so glad that she's the child that I got, I'm grateful that she chose me. First lesson from this baby girl of mine, my lovely little Gemini. And there will be no Gemini slander here, okay? Me and Geminis, I fucks with them, okay? And my baby child, listen, she is a very much so a Gemini, Lord. Ooh, she be Gemini. But anyway, first lesson, but also the things that she's helping me master are, firstly, when you done with something, baby, drop that shit and go enjoy what you really want. The way that this is an art for children in general, but she's not really attached to anything outside of me and my titties, but that's another story. But she'll have one thing and be loving it and laughing and playing, and then the second she sees something else she wants, it's bloop, like that thing never existed. She drops it and goes about her business to the new thing. And there's true beauty in that. I used to laugh when she used to do it, but I sat with it like, that is an amazing skill for real. And I know a lot of us have learned in life that we hold on to shit sometimes way longer than we need to hold on to it. And to our detriment. You know what I mean? And sometimes it would have caused less damage to let go of it earlier than we actually let it go of it. And we do that because of scarcity. But be like a toddler. When you see the next thing that you want, you drop the thing you had like an old habit. Okay? The next lesson she taught me is no one can force you to do what you don't want to do. Oh, baby. The way she's been like this, and oh my gosh, it makes me crazy, but I love that for her, and I'm going to encourage it. Like I said, it makes me crazy, and it makes my life harder, but I love that she is that way. You cannot force her to do something she don't want to do. You cannot make her do something she don't want to do. That girl will fight you tooth and nail. And yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it could be maddening. It could be all the things. And this is why you need to have EQ. You need to have emotional intelligence to be able to deal with it. Take a deep breath. Realize it's not about you. It's her right to say no, right? That she can exert her independence, exert what she is feeling. Of course, if it's not a great way of showing what she wants, you show her a better way. But don't force them kids. Don't force that baby. And in our own lives, don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do. And I know we have been raised to feel like, oh, that's a part of life. You have to. Sometimes there's things you don't want to do. Cool. There should be things. It shouldn't be everything in your life, though. And I know this especially for me, but I know this resonates for a lot of us, whether we have come to that realization or not. But you have been made to feel like you just have to do things that you don't want to do. And you're forcing yourself, right? We're adults, and so there's no one like, standing over us per se. But we still feel like someone is standing over us, and feel like if we say no, right, someone's going to reprimand us. And if we don't do this thing and stay at this job or be with this person, that who knows whatever is going to happen. But you don't really want to do it in your heart, in your spirit. And more recently, honestly, in this past couple of years, literally, no, I've started that process a little before, but I think it's cemented really, really, really well when I had my daughter. But I'm not being forced to do nothing I don't want to do. Whatever decision I come to, whatever happens, it's because I want to do it on some level, and not because I feel obligated to do it. And that right there, baby girl, continues to remind me of that one. The next lesson is love up on those you want to, how you want to. Oh, y'all know. You know what? I ain't gonna say that because everybody's kid ain't this way. Most, but not all. Baby, the way she clings to me like white on rice. But outside of that, just when she really bang with you, that you gonna be her ace boon, baby. Her ace boon. And I love that for her. I love that she loves freely, right? There's not this, oh, I'm gonna play hard to get, I'm a front. Nah. If she messing with you that day, listen, you her best friend. Y'all playing, y'all laughing, y'all giggling, y'all doing all things. And if she not, she gonna be like, I'm good, and she gonna go about her business, right? But I love the carefreeness of her being able to show her love, right? Show her affection. And unfortunately, we probably all started out this way, but then it got lost in the sauce of life, or society told us, no, or showed us that it's not safe to do. And I truly, truly pray and hope that she holds on to this piece. Like, being able to love freely is such a gift. It's such a gift, not being so afraid of, oh, this person's gonna hurt me, so I'm gonna have a wall up, or this person might. It just keeps us from really experiencing relationships with people and how deep and beautiful they can be. And I really, truly hope she holds on to that. And it's also shown me to fully love. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow with that individual. You don't know what they might do. True. But in this moment right now, I want to love upon you. I want to tell you I love you. I want to hug up on you. I want to tell you I appreciate you, and I'm going to do it. And I, again, a few years ago, started this, mindset. Then I kind of went a little back to what I used to do and be protective, but I'm back on this. You in my orbit, and I want to love upon you. I'm gonna love upon you. Yeah, you can hurt me. Everyone can. My daughter can hurt me. You know what I'm saying? There's sometimes she hurts my feelings. You know what I'm saying? And I know she loves me dearly, and I love her dearly. So hurt is a part of life, unfortunately. However, it's not hurt. It doesn't mean trauma, right? And all hurt isn't deep. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to deal. Sometimes we get hurt, right? Paper. We get paper cut and that hurts us. Sometimes we fall and bust our ass. Both of them are hurt, but both of them ain't that deep. You feel me? Another lesson. This kind of ties into the not being forced, but baby girl knows how to stand her ground. Okay? She be standing there with her little babble, and I be like, so we got to do da da da. She be like, is that so? Okay, girl. And you just gotta laugh and be like, all right, you got it. And again, another lesson for us, for me. Yo, when you believe in it, stand in it. Stand your ground, girl. Stand your ground. The next lesson is stay hella strong on them boundaries. A lot of these are on the same thread, but still, I think need to be mentioned. Stand strong on your boundaries. You don't want to be hugged up. My daughter's quick to shove you out her face. Okay? You trying to kiss her and she don't want it. Boop. She's quick to dodge, baby. And I love it. Again, she does this stuff to me. So I'm not just talking about her doing stuff to other people. She does this to me. And I respect it, girl. You got it? Because you don't want that right now. That's your boundary. Or if you don't like a particular food or a particular thing, she gonna make click. No, ma'am. I told you no. I said no. And that's what I said. And in all, seriousness, that's something I had to relearn after giving birth, which I talked to you guys about. And in this postpartum journey, I honestly feel by it and really setting those boundaries, I would not be here talking to you guys today. I would have really succumbed to wearing myself out and literally killing myself in the sense of trying to allow people in and to please other people and to let people have access and all this stuff that it was to my detriment. It was literally killing me. I was literally wasting away in so many ways, physically, mentally, emotionally. And if I didn't put those boundaries in, and honestly, if spirit ain't talked to me, if my ancestors ain't shake my ass a little, if baby girl ain't really show me, honestly, day in and day out about her boundaries, to make me go, yo, a baby has boundaries. And I'm respecting the baby boundaries. Why don't I have my own boundaries in place? People need to respect my boundaries. And it's not about putting a wall up, but it's about putting a fence up to say, hey, you see what's over here? It requires a certain amount of energy. It requires a certain amount of respect. It requires a certain amount of action before you can get on the other side of this fence. Now, if you don't want to do it, you're going to stay on that side of the fence, right? And if you want to stay within this side of the fence, this is what you have to do. You understand? And that right there, oh man, it's so paramount. It's so necessary in not only, as an individual, but definitely on this postpartum motherhood journey. The next one is take up space. Take up space. Baby girl takes up space. She don't care who there, who not there. She wants to be in that space that you are occupying. She will take it. Okay, she's going to take up that space. But also, she doesn't enter a space or enter a room being worried about, at least not at this age. And again, society has a way of, dimming that light and kind of making us self-conscious about the space we take up. And I'm going to try to help her not, small up herself, but take up space. So many people so quick to tell us, especially us women, especially Black women, we're too much and we need to small up ourselves. We need to be more quiet, right? We need to be this, more that. Nah, I spent so many years smalling up myself till I realized who I was and was able to find my voice. And just a few years ago in this postpartum journey, I had people trying to tell me to small up myself. And I refused, and I continue to refuse. If you think I'm too much, you can go find less. And I have no problem now removing myself from your life since it's too much for you to hold on to. And that's just that. And baby girl continues to enforce that particular lesson on me. Take a space. If I want to be in this space and I want to be loud and I want to laugh, and shriek or laugh until I snort or whatever it is, she takes up that space without worrying about being smalled up. And I don't small her up. Even when she is doing something I would rather her not do, I'm so self-conscious about how I tell her to stop doing what she's doing. You know what I mean? Granted, I'm human and everything is not always perfect every time, but I have no problem apologizing to my child. I'm like, ooh, you know what? I didn't do that right. I'm sorry. And give her an explanation, because that's one thing, growing up, and especially in a Caribbean household, they will reprimand you, not tell you the why, or they tell you to stop doing something, not tell you the why. I try to explain that to her as much as possible, and if I don't do it right the first time, I try to backtrack it. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, take up that space, sis. Take up space. And lastly, and not leastly though, because I think this is one of the most important ones, is laugh more and enjoy the simple things. Like the way she just makes me view life differently now, right? Just how something as simple as playing with blocks or cars or just taking a walk, the way her eyes glow up when she's looking at the neighborhood and people passing by her. Ooh, okay, I'm getting emotional. It's beautiful. It's lovely to see and to have those moments with her.
As a new mother, you deserve to focus on bonding with your baby and healing your body. Our compassionate postpartum doula services provides you with the support and care you need. From newborn care to light household chores, our doulas will allow you to rest, recover, and enjoy the precious moments with your little one. Benefits of our postpartum doula services are personalized care tailored to your specific needs, relief from household chores and newborn care, emotional support and guidance, increased bonding time with your baby. Experience the gift of rest and support with postpartum doula services at AJO Consulting Services now.
And to experience those moments with her. And for me to just stop and also take those things in, right? Move slow, walk slow, slow down and just enjoy what's around you. And also laugh. We laugh at so many just silly things, and how she just gives you the most the loudest belly laugh at this is the dumbest things, honestly. It's so beautiful, and it's really made me also get back to that space, because actually I'm a very silly person. Once I feel comfortable and safe enough around you, baby, I ain't serious about shit. And it's nice to be able to do that with her. Oh my gosh, the way we be cutting up. We be cutting up in here. But also just in general, laughing at myself, with myself. You know what I'm saying? It's truly a blessing. It was hard. Oh my God, this road has been so hard. Pregnancy, postpartum, failed relationship, figuring out who I am and was as a person, who I became, becoming a mother. Shit was hard, baby. I honestly feel like I'm on the other side of it. Again, new challenges, new ages, new things are gonna come, but there's this sense of strength that I have, this sense of I can conquer anything. Things ain't gonna be easy, but I know I can get through it, and I will get through it, and I have to get through it. Not only for myself, but for my baby girl. And it was rough. It was tough. It didn't start out this way, but every day, I just fall deeper and deeper and deeper in love with her. And what I thought was love, how I thought I deeply loved a person, nothing compared to what I feel for her. And that's a beautiful feeling. It really is. It really is a beautiful feeling. It's scary too, though. It's so scary. But I'm grateful for it. And I see why God, did what he did. God did his big one. Because if it was up to me, I would have knocked all this shit over and not done none of it, to be 100% honest with y'all. And that would have been the right decision for me. If that was my choice, I really had the power to do it. I don't think I would have regretted it, to be honest. But I'm grateful that God said, nah, I got something else for you. Say, nah, hold on. I got something more for you. And I think it's to get to this point, of like, oh, okay. This is nice. This is not bad. And I'm beyond blessed. I'm beyond grateful. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Shout out to the Geminis out there. I am surrounded by a lot of Geminis. So happy birthday to y'all. All of y'all. She shares a birthday with someone that I know. And I'm surrounded by other Geminis the day before her, the day after her. I hope y'all enjoy y'all season. Really, really, really have fun. Again, there will be no Gemini slander tolerated. Okay? None. Till next time. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the Oasis Podcast. I hope you were able to find something that resonated with you on your journey. Don't forget to subscribe anywhere you listen to podcasts and YouTube. Rate us and leave us a review and comment on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, and YouTube. Share your favorite episode and like us on Instagram and Facebook. If you have any questions, comments, want to be a guest, or any show ideas, contact us at ajaysoasis@gmail.com. That's AAYJAYSOASIS@gmail.com, or direct message us on Instagram and Facebook.